you. I just thought it was a really good call that, hey, it could be two modules instead of doing it quick in a second.
Flow of getting into the vehicle, like it's right, you're going to be coming in the top, and like for example on your side, right?
Chad, can you take care of the terminating the gas introduction?
Absolutely.
Houston and Soyuz crew, we have a reserve time of 52 minutes. That's 5-2. How about
So I show 11 seconds.
Soyuz crew copies. We are
just based on the HDI, looking ahead, we have a strong suspicion that the leak is in node 2.
so just to make
It has us go to node 1 forward, and we are putting that in work. But as I said, the HDIs show that the leak is in node 2, so we can also go ahead into the safe procedure.
Go for it.
What versus? I mean, for the
So I just tell you what, you run with that. I'll get the one out of Dragon.
okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's great. I'm just looking ahead at
Perfect.
equipment retrieval. Is the leak kit just sitting by the house?
It's in, I don't know specifically, but it's gonna be in this area. After the first run, so once you are in the raft, you guys will be getting out to do your lifts. So forever. NASA archives forever. Okay guys, so the 3 components we wanna remember: get safe, get dry, get found, right?
What it covers, but I was thinking that would be, instead of me yapping, I can basically say, they'll do the sea anchor, the stop collar, front port, here's what the video is. So I think I'll do that.
Now just duck and dive. Put your arms in.
Under your seat. Because all the seats are elevated and all the cargo is right under your seat. No, just like under your knee. Down there. Alright, whenever you guys are ready. It doesn't really matter which one. Oh, really? The night, yeah. We're going to do that for the second run or part of the
Good. Hey, you gotta reach out.
But this is the first team training event we've had at the hospital. So of course that is to say the
Bring it.
I like the anesthesia today, so we won't have the opportunity to really train off a lot. This is really your chance, Shell and all of you guys, to start thinking about eventual roles that you would like to Yes. So it's a mixed bag for different cases.
Yeah, I think it's just learning. You've got a ton of experience. It's just now the adult is pretty USCB. Because clearly, I mean, it's been a while for
No, absolutely. But I mean, if we don't know ahead of time what scenario is going to be, then we kind of change everything.
Yeah.
That's Lucas' job.
You even get him like a bandolier.
That's a great idea.
That's your
I don't see anything. I don't see an obvious source.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want us to tell you that we're doing this to the hatch, or do you want us to actually
You
move
can
it?
just tell us.
Ring. We've got node 2 hatch closed but not latched, and just IMG. And Soyuz crews, this is a crew, this is the Dragon crew. Hey, on our way. Overhead 1, Bravo 2.
He's done, actually.
So 117, 3, 1, and 3.
Hey, Farmer, thank you. We copy and we are proceeding to do the 5-minute sampling.
We're closing the lab aft hatch for module isolation in preparation for post-fire playtime.
Large software inputs. With quick response urgency, perform loop engager, primary DLA.
Primary. Engage Sarge or selection string 1, DLA 1, motor select primary. We're going to do
S11, S11 alpha, Bravo.
Oh, here it is. It's under this one.
line now?
Yes, that's correct. We did the physical reconfiguration of the cable in
which is probably the A slot. You select that whenever you put them in. So what we're gonna do first, since y'all are already familiar, once they're released, this is the process you go through. When it broke, it has to choose which face to follow. And my experience, usually it's the one.
I think I set up the camera for robotic ops. It was the first time I came in contact, so you really had to mess with it.
I don't ever remember.
So,
Yeah. Actually, at first, we only sent up, I think, 4 payloads, tried to set an exposure setting that's fixed. This thing also has face detection on it. You'll see the little box. And then you'll just back and the shell is going to be free float on it. Cursor. Here we've got the LTL. Here's node 1. That's slightly important. Yeah, so here's node 3 on the outside.
Different responses, but it's a good place to start total changing ET WIFIX in there and down piece will change ET formation.
So on the Hi-Fi, the bottom of these little tabs is going to line up exactly with the bail. So you'll see it lined up.
And then that's one of the things we're checking though, is to make sure that
Me to the SoFi. It's here, so we'll see what we do.
The issue is that this is limited. So if you have it on an internal, what it does let you do is now if you've got to access something, you don't have to worry so much about this. You could reach over and bring this over your.
basically, I mean,
I would have to. So we got the inlet side here.
It's not like
that is tiny.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the
Strip of metal there.
Yeah, okay.
It's down underneath.
I can show you.
It's just diver is
Not watching
it's not shiny or something like that.
I don't think it was like a showstopper, but it definitely wasn't as easy as the Clearlock bag. Yeah. Faces that way.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Alright, here's left mic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Much better.
And EV2 has EV1 loud and clear. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Politics.
I think that first is getting water.
Awesome, thank you.
Yeah, don't get your hopes up.
Buddy, it might be a little stumped up on the. Pretty disappointing. Everything feel okay?
Good. Yeah, go great. Thank you.
Back feel okay?
Yep.
Oh, should take the mask off. Yeah, I think we do.
Backside feel okay, Bob? Any bunching?
Just on the, like right where the plenum is, we can kind of.
I've only really played once.
Maybe one's where you're just kind of
Tired.
Robin did
It's a much smaller map. It only has like about Fortnite. Or Wardlow.
I think it might
Can you pull down on it more?
And then I waste all the time spent paying them.
Running it. I haven't run it
No,
yet.
it wasn't sold by you.
I just need to go.
it for 3 years. Oh, well, now. Just trying to be committed and into a cycle.
Battle Royale.
Not yet.
You have to go through the motions again.
And that's like 180 points.
Video game. Okay, it's more like Star Trek.
Yeah, Star Trek.
Yeah, Star Trek like video game.
So, have you ever gotten one?
Yeah.
Dog hunting.
That would be bad. That would be bad.
Going.
I got PKC on your
Thank you.
A little tight. Alright, going down.
There's no assignment. But I've been asked.
That way you can make small little incremental changes to the small ones. Or large, but then within that we have the boot sizing insert, BSI. We do have a requirement that says you need to wipe down these threads, but in the process of doing that, just be careful with your hands. Keep your soup pressure heavy into maybe that's something you might be able to break it. Each side from the like left and right, and then you'll always have a top and bottom. Now the rule. Yeah.
You'd like to think, yeah, there's symmetry.
And we see it, yep, drop down where it's a little more even with that other strap. Now you're in a long configuration. Yeah. This one is just like you got to get in there with your finger, and if it's a brand new component, it might. And then while holding on to this arm bearing, give it a twist.
Great technique. Might that sometimes you'll watch yourself.
No, not too bad. I mean, no is the answer.
Okay.
Not for this.
So, all right, I'll start by putting this back
Yeah.
together then.
So, the way the resize procedures are written is art. And there's no standard way of doing it. Yeah, ultimately you should get to the same end goal. It'll just be those subtleties of... Yes, we like a double ladder.
So that ultimately should keep you out of trouble.
Yeah.
Too, right? Yeah.
And the bags are labeled too. The knee, lower legs down. Everything's up on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
This new doctor is like, yeah, the best way to do this is just like turn it on. So that this guy isn't there. He's like pushing with his line, pushing his hand in and trying to like, put the pieces of the bone back together. And I'm like, oh my god.
It's amazing how it works.
Oh yeah.
Thanks.
My mom just...
So, again, the top side, the left-hand side is your spear. To the left, these are your hardware switches and LEDs. Look here to the right, your open door indicator here. Your door ASC power. Move inside of here, this is where you should left. Okay, you'll be front facing to the left. So use those, put the items located inside. And one to the left will allow you to remove the entire box module. If we need to consolidate sample items inside, when you close, again, make sure that there's no bulge. That's very important. The other, it will feel secure, but it will not successfully attach. That's right. So let's pull that out. If you pull that out, there's no numbering here. You'll just have to. Now remember this. When this is in this position, not even open.
Doing as needed, so if they do the bags directly on the needle without that needle guard, but you have to, you of course could clean it additional times if you want, but this is the only time, so once a month.
This, for some reason. Dehydrations.
It is changed from some point, because originally they didn't do that,
Oh,
so it
okay.
may have been that way.
Okay. That's why it didn't come in as well. Okay.
We had 8
payloads that we could power up on the express rack. LED would light up on this. We didn't have on this before. And I have another. You did that. What I would like you to do is kind of back it out, and these are captive. See you, and it'll be over that. Feel that screw. Long period of time, but we don't want that to sit. Is it good stuff? So now we're against that. To the work, we want you to cover all the LEDs and everything that's on.
Okay, and so just stay here for the moment. Yep. All right, so now let's look at the checklist just in case. All right.
We'll start with a little squat. Okay. And we can just rest this all the way back. And remember, once you do that first rep, how ARAD feels. So it's just a regular squat.
We had a lot of issues with the cable when I was over. We never found out. Just the first half of my mission.
Remember that arm. So you're engaged. No. That's perfect. It's like you did this. Is your body letting us know that it needs more time, or we did too much? So. Correct. You'll just shrug it up, and then it unracks. Yo-yo.
Part, I think that's where it all is. And we only have so many cameras on the ground to keep flying, so we got some of the other restrictions. On that way, the shutter speeds and f-stops are on. They moved it from. That usually is not a problem on station.
Because they're never there?
Because it's never there, exactly.
I thought this was an exposure lock
Yes.
programmed in this.
That is programmed for exposure lock. That's still above
Above you.
above these panels.
So it's gonna bounce back and just
Right.
block there.
Nice white CTBs were there.
Right.
It worked just fine.
Sure. You just would put it like kind
Thing on there called rear curtain sync, and that is yes. You can see the. I would not do this one with bouncing the flash around, and I'm gonna just start doing this with my hands, and we'll see what we get.
15.
Okay. I'll start talking again with my hands.
Let's try just moving. Those will turn for a second and watch the springs as they release to see when they were having issues. So definitely, so after you install the lens, that will have to be in a locked position. I don't remember off the top of my head. It's the LED for power as well. You record it, it'll turn red. That's our setup for inside? Yeah, that's our base to start off with. So those are those bars that I was talking about when we were underexposed, had red.
For exposure adjustment and substitute for the shutter speed.
Those are new lights that probably going right now. These are similar to the new lights. I don't even know if I went too slow or too fast. Probably too fast, right?
Oh yeah.
That was terrible.
And then of course, you've got your hand control module on top. And so I just remember to fold it twice. The door, it's not going to lock. So you want to just engage that little. All right. Hundredths of a second. You may think that the success.
Check.
Precaution warning
we grabbed masks. We have masks
grabbed masks.
available.
I agree.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So let's do. We are receiving readings for CO is 165, HCl is 3.3, and HCN is 3.3. However, there is visible smoke, so we will keep our masks on. Thanks to our CO 175, HCl 3.4, HCN 3.5. Ready for the next fire. The current fluid CO is above 10%. I can do the math, but I assume that is the.
Yeah, and it probably takes about 40 seconds to a minute, and then you'll kind of feel some pushback once it's fully empty.
Okay.
When my class arrived in 2013, so can't remember.
There's so many pairs.
Actual EPAs? Yeah. No, we looked at it, you know, we had. You have to be kind of conscious of it, especially the females because they're a little shorter. If you try not to get right on it. Rotate it a little bit this way. Figure for something.
Y'all are gonna be great.
Any other maintenance runs. But there's also a section for not critical contingency EVAs, but prior to during the run.
Just robotic arm.
Wow. Before I get started on kind of the flow of the day. Quick question. When I try. So strong Velcro, it peels back away from the hinge side. This adjustable. Yeah. I would not ask you on a real day to do that. So let's not do it.
Interesting.
So the release torque is actually the lowest because it's when you get to the end of the run. Demonstrate on the first one.
Okay. How much are they?
It's a donation only. So if we think that we can even do that. I mean, so second leg, I guess, to there makes sense.
Yeah, so we could do like, so what I would do is I would file to the initial approach fix.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
I'll put this one back. You rock. How about,
And we're 909.